What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about 10 things women don't want men to know. Okay, guys, this is a good ass question. A lot of you guys, I think we get into this thing where we think everything in women is hardwired to where we think that they don't understand some of their nature. They do. They do understand. One of the big misconceptions also, guys, is, and I think I've said this, but looking on it now, I don't really, well, we say women don't even know what they're attracted to. And I think I done been caught up in saying that. And when I was making this list, I got to thinking to myself, I don't know, now that I done actually thought it out and made this list, I don't really know how true that is. And as y'all guys going through this from my OGs over here, and I'm not talking about guys that's 40 years or older, I'm just talking about guys that are very familiar with women, been around the block a few times. They gon' kind of understand this list better than some of you younger guys. Number one thing that women don't want men to know about them, that she has slept with at least one guy on the first night. Now, if you in high school and you 16 years old, and that might not be true. But I'm talking about for that 25-year-old, 24, 25-year-old guy. Oh yeah, she done got down, buddy. That same girl that won't come back to your house, that's acting all prissy and walk around with her Bible on her arm and all this other bullshit like she God Almighty, that bitch done busted open for at least one dude in her life on the first night. I would say probably if she's 24, 25, I would say more than once, but at least once. That same girl that's talking about well, let's take things slow. Yeah, that bitch. Oh yeah, she done got them. Some dude done tore it up from the back before. Believe me, on the first fucking night. We all done had those conservative girls that we was like, well, I know most girls are sluts, but not this one. This one I could just tell, she's kind of real, shy acting and laid back demeanor, and she's not that much of a loud talker. And you done kind of fell for the Kool-Aid, as in thinking like, oh, well, Melissa don't get down like that. Jennifer don't get down like that. I believe she's a good girl. Man, some dude done had Jennifer ass climbing the walls on the first fucking night. Believe me. Okay, if she's 24, 25, if you 17, I'm not saying somebody had a seven, she, for all I know, she might even still be a virgin, 16, 17 years old. Okay, guys? And not because she's not freaky or slut. Some parents, because I've seen this myself, some parents ride these girls like they probation officers. I'm telling you the truth. Some of these girls might as well have an ankle brace on. Some parents are just like overbearing on some of these girls. I mean, they take them to school, they pick them up from school, they take them to cheerleader practice, they sit there and watch the cheerleader practice. They like fucking prison officers, like correctional officers. All right, I've seen this. I'm not saying all parents. Some parents got to work, do all this other type of shit. They got their own life, or they just like, they ain't gonna guard their dog. But some girls, if you dating a 16, 17-year-old, some of these girls might even be fucking virgins. They parents ride them just that fucking hard. I mean, own them. In their phone, in every damn thing. Their purse, they know everything that's going on. They no boys allowed to call the house. They pick them up from school, drop them off to school. Goddamn, every teacher got the fucking cell phone number. If her ass ain't here for a period, call me. Like some of these, especially daddies who know, how girls get hot, ride they fucking daughters. Now, this is the same reason why when these girls go to college, they get butt fucking wild. When a lot of y'all see these girls, when some of y'all guys in college, y'all like, man, why Jennifer so freaky, man? Parents been riding her ass. Hell, the girl couldn't even breathe for the whole life. Shit, she finally could breathe. Shit, that's why she's so freaky now. That's why she busting open. Shit, but damn parents been goddamn smothering all the goddamn life. She finally got some how to breathe. Now she goddamn don't know how to fucking act. I was dating a woman that had a teenage daughter. This woman much older than me. I ain't dated her that long, maybe like 3 months or something. And I said, man, stop, riding that girl like that. You all over that girl's neck, just like the girl couldn't even, every time the girl turned the corner, here she is looking. I said, man, what's gonna end up happening is, I said, that girl gonna end up fucking being turned out because you riding her too hard. The girl got like 6 kids now. 6 fucking kids now. I don't know. She might have got another one, a couple. I ain't seen on Facebook, and I ain't been on Facebook in a while. But the last time I checked, girl had like 6 kids on Facebook, and I messaged her on Facebook. I was like, all them your kids? And you know how little hood women get. Yeah, and I kill for every last one. I ain't even said nothing about no damn killing your kids. I just said all them your kids. And she said, yeah. And that's been a couple of years. She might have had 1 or 2 more by now. But the point being, this is what happens when parents smother their fucking daughter like that. So if you 16, 17, I wouldn't even go totally against it if she's even a virgin. This is mainly going to be for, older, at least 21, right? She's 21, 22, grown ass woman. I guarantee you she done busted open once or twice on the first date for some dude, even though she's coming across this little good girl image to you, where you just think like, damn, she don't even kiss guys on the first date. Shit, she done had a dick in her mouth on the first date. I can bet money on that. All right, next. That money doesn't matter. Every woman, any of you guys can attest to this. At some point, you done heard some woman say, that don't impress me. Money don't matter to me. Let me tell y'all guys something. I done had women, multiple women in my life who viewed me as an alpha male. And I can tell they viewed me as an alpha male because I either fucked them on the first or second night, right? And which would also make me like a Chad or a Tyrone, right? But anyway, to them. But anyway, the point being was, even with them, at some point, the women would always start to want to know what your plans is. Any guy on here that's dated a girl that they might not have had no money, and the woman was initially, it was all about, oh, you so attracted to me, and when I say attracted to them guys, I'm talking about mainly that's going to be a lot of the personality. That looks got very little to do with it. It got something to do with it, but very little. You could just be a fire to a woman. If that personality, that sexual charisma on point, that masculine frame on point, and you ain't corny and you on point with you can hold a conversation. That's when I said that's what makes you real attractive. You got to meet the minimum attraction level. I don't never want to act like you can walk around here and be 450 pounds with a cool ass charisma. I ain't gonna say that. And even then, you still are attracted to some women, but y'all get my point. 450 pound guy gonna have a harder time finding somebody that find him attractive, even though it is possible. But the point being is that at some point, even women who found me or viewed me as an alpha male, at some point, I could hear the little money talk come into play a little bit. And I'm going to tell y'all guys something. Ask any guy who's dated a woman that viewed them as an alpha male and they didn't have they shit together, so to speak, like they lived in a basement or they lived with their mama. Ask them, how long did that last before the woman started to drift off a little bit? It always happened, guys. Whenever I didn't have my shit together, right? Didn't have a car or didn't have my own place or didn't have a job or didn't have a good job, and you got a chick that was hot, initially women start off like, oh, he's so hot. But a couple of months in, that money starts to play a factor and the woman will start to drift away. Every time, not in a day. She didn't just wake up one day and say, you know what? He broke. He ain't got nothing going for himself. So I ain't gonna. No. But over time, you would just see her interest die. This ain't me losing sexual charisma. This ain't me for flunking tests and all this. This is the woman looking at me as this dude don't got shit going for himself. And I knew it too, guys. Cause the reason I know this was the reason, because you hear the questions, you hear the talk, and it's all about you gonna try to get another job, or what's going on with the job? You can work more hours. You can hear the talk. The talk is starting to turn all that cute boy, pretty boy game bullshit. It didn't play it out now. And now she's starting to talk about some money, some stability. So money does matter regardless. Even when we get into this talk about alpha male, beta male providers, even when a woman views your ass as an alpha male, I guarantee you at some point that conversation is gonna start to shift, and women's minds start to get into this love don't pay no bills mindset, and you'll see it. It ain't no. You won't even have to wonder, man, am I losing sexual charisma, or am I breaking frame, or am I flunking tests? No. Listen to the conversation. What's she talking about? Where you see yourself in 5, 10 years? Well, you start to hear all these hypergamous ass questions, and that starts to weigh the day. All right. Now, sometimes it takes longer with others. All right. A lot of times, guys, as we men, we know this. And so we talk. A lot of guys know to sell a woman a dream. All right. My brother told him, this was years ago. This is maybe 12, 13 years ago. My brother told me, said he was dating a girl and he didn't really have much going on, and told him that the girl said, you paint a good picture, but you won't let me see it. In other words, for all you guys that's wondering what that means you're a good fucking talker. That's what that means. He said, the woman said, you paint a good picture. That's the talking. But your actions don't match what you saying. That's what the woman told him. Because the thing is, although she might have viewed him as an alpha male at the beginning, which I don't know how, but that's another story for a whole nother fucking day. At some point, it always transitions to money. Alpha male, view you as an alpha male or not, it always go to money at some point with everybody. Okay, guys? So money does matter, regardless. If you were the woman right now and you in a Pinto, I don't even know if they make fucking Pintos. So let's say you got a 1987 Pinto and you like, man, she with me for I don't got shit. If this woman don't see no vision for you, like if she don't see you in the process of making something happen, she'll start asking the questions. And if you ain't saying the right answers, she gonna start to drift away. No matter how attractive she finds you. I promise you that. I promise you. I think some of you guys, I done got into this alpha male talking stuff, and a lot of you guys just think like, oh, if a woman views me as an alpha male, then I don't need finance. Okay, all right. Now, if you want to keep, you can fuck her. I guarantee you won't keep her around. I promise you that. I guarantee you will not keep her around past 3 or 4 months unless she's convinced in what you're selling. I promise you that. Number 3, most women are at least attracted to other women. Most women at least find other women somewhat sexually appealing. Now, due to the stigma, a lot of women don't want to be gay. My main chick that I deal with on the weekend, we done brought another girl into the relationship. Y'all guys seen that? Alpha polygamous strategies now. And now she was asking me, does that, she said she's been questioning her sexuality as into whether she's gay or not. And that little stigma is why a lot of women would never act on it. Okay? A lot of women don't want to be considered gay. But if you ever with your girl, just pay attention. Any of you guys watch this right here. Whenever you with your girl, if you go to a club with your girl, or if you're just walking down the street, I want you to subtly just watch your woman's eyes when you're with her. And I guarantee you, she'll be trying to consider a little bit, but you will be paying attention. Watch how she be looking at that woman just as much as you looking at that woman. Just next time, if any of you guys stay in New York City or Chicago, anywhere that got a train, if a nice attractive woman gets on the train and she got a nice shape and she walks to her seat, the women will be looking at her ass and hips as much as the dudes. I promise you that. Most women are at least attracted to other women in some type of way. They just don't, that stigma with society, even though it's coming around, it's more accepted to be gay now than it was, 30 years ago. But still, it's the stigma of I don't want to be gay because it's still considered to a small degree as being abnormal. I think we all can agree with that. It's come a long ways, but it's still not 100% as being heterosexual today. It's still a little, so you got like heterosexuals right here and homosexuals here, and it's closing. It was probably there, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's closing as it's becoming more normal. It don't shock nobody now, but it's still not normal. So a lot of women are still in the closet about being attracted to other women. But and this is why I tell you, all you guys over here wondering about threesome and polygamous relationships is actually a lot easier than you may think, because most women are attracted to other women. You just got to convince them why they should be attracted to other women with you. It's not a hard set. It's not like you got to go out and get these straight women who don't even find women attractive. There's a lot of women out here that find other women attractive. So it's not as hard as you guys think. They just got to view you as an alpha male and have an attachment and willing to do anything to keep you happy. Okay, guys? Number 4, women always have a maintenance man. Always. This is why when you meet a girl, this is why she can make you wait 3-4 dates, because she's fucking somebody else. For all you guys that are wondering, for all you guys that have girls in the rotation, all right, and they view you as an alpha male, you are the fucking maintenance man. She is still actively looking for a guy, a boyfriend, and she's dating you, and you're the maintenance man. That's how that fucking works. Okay? If you think that girl is just content with being one of your hoes, okay? If you think she's content. Now, of course, if she's going through a fucking slut phase and she just want to have 4 guys she's fucking around with 2, that's fine. But I'm talking about the girl that's actually looking for something special, and you just got her as one of your cogs in your wheel, you're the maintenance man. That's what you are. When you meet a girl, guys, she has a guy that has her in his rotation. She's constantly trying to upgrade him. She's constantly trying to meet somebody that's higher value than him, as in whatever she views as higher value. Maybe it's a guy that has more charisma, more status, more money, whatever she, whatever she, some girls are big on sex appeal. Some women are big on finances. Some women are big on status. Whatever turns her on, whatever floats her boat, she is trying to meet a higher value than that and want a guy like that to settle down. So you're the fucking maintenance man. So when you meet a girl, if you go to the club this weekend and you meet a girl, she might have a dude or two that has her, she has a day in their rotation. Okay, guys, whenever you meet a woman and you say, hey, how about we hang out Saturday? I got plans Saturday. She's hanging with a maintenance man. How about we hang out this Friday? Can we do Thursday instead? Now she's interested. She gave you another day. She's interested. It's not like she's got low interest and she won't set no day. We'll see. Whenever y'all hear we'll see and all that other bullshit, she got a maintenance man. Okay, that's what it means. She has a maintenance man. She's fucking somebody. Every girl that you meet. When you say my little phrase, they're all sluts, this doesn't bother you. Okay? That doesn't bother you. But she has a maintenance man. If you got a girl and you're looking at her number 9 and you texting her and you met her last Saturday, she has a maintenance man. That's why when you throw out some days, hey, can we hang out Saturday or Sunday? These prime days. That's why she can't do that day, but she give you another day. That's why. Because the maintenance man got her that day. Okay? I'm quite sure the girl that I fuck with, my main chick that I fuck with on the weekend, I'm the maintenance man. All right? And I have she on the weekend. I'm quite sure she's probably hanging with other dudes Tuesday, Wednesday. And they might say, hey, how about we hang out this Saturday and do this, that, and the other. I'm going to have my son this, that, and the other. That's the way it works, guys. All right? She's going to constantly try to upgrade me. Since I'm not doing anything about a relationship, she's not going to just go and say, oh, well, I just be one of these bitches forever and a day. No, it don't work that way. She's going to constantly try to find a guy that's as higher value as me that wants to settle down. That's what she's going to do. That's the way that works. Next, guys, number 5. They're really insecure and lacking confidence. Now, regardless of how women project themselves to you guys, I don't care how cocky and arrogant they come across. They're very insecure and lacking confidence. When you, if let me put it like this here. If you don't validate women, right, and you don't feed them scraps, a woman will pull away from you. This is why I tell you guys, you got to feed them scraps, because their insecurity can't handle that. That's why I tell you guys, it's very important that you feed them scraps. And if you don't feed them scraps, the thought of rejection or you not liking them They insecurity can't handle that. So that's why I tell you guys, it's imperative to feed women scraps, because if you don't, their ego and their insecurity can't handle that. Women know this. Women know they really lack confidence and they have a lot of insecurities, right? Don't think for 1 second that they don't know that. They know that. And the reason they do know this, guys, is they know, first of all, y'all want to know where women get their insecurities from? They get their insecurities from because they go and compare themselves to supermodels or these Instagram models. And even if you got girls that are 9s and 10s in real life, if you get on Instagram, you will find a girl that's hotter than you. And that's why they have fucking insecurities, because they are social media junkies. But even without social media, they can go to the club and find a girl that's hotter than them, and they compare themselves to that. And I advise you men to stop doing that also. You see a guy with 20-inch arms and a six-pack, and he's 6'5" tall, and he looked like fucking young, I ain't gonna say their name. Yeah, you motherfuckers, I know y'all was like, don't say them. I'm not gonna say their name. Fuck you motherfuckers. Okay? You start to feel insecure because you don't look like that. That's where their insecurities come from. So no matter how gorgeous they look, when you start comparing yourself to fucking supermodel and some of these girls that's on Instagram, like, of course you're gonna lose. I get a little credit. Some of them girls on Instagram hot as fuck. And when you start trying to compare, well, Photoshop and all this other bullshit, but we ain't gonna get in there. We're gonna just take it as that. But some of them girls look hot as fuck, Photoshopped or not. So that's where their insecurities come from. The girl you talking to right now, had deep insecurities, and she knows it. She knows it. That's why. Guys, do y'all guys ever wonder, ask yourself, why do women need this social media shit so much? Why do they need to set up all these dating profiles just to get this validation and attention from men? Y'all never ask y'all guys that? They need it. They have no confidence, or they very insecure. That's why they need it. They don't just do it for fun. Oh, no. Every day they wake up, they see a hot chick. I feel so bad. Let me check my Instagram. Oh, I feel hot again. All these guys, they want me. Look at all them likes I got on my left. They need it. Before social media, guys, what a woman would do is dress hella sexy. They still do it today, by the way. I'm just letting y'all guys know, for all y'all guys that just think this is social media phenomenon. This shit been going on. Girls would fucking be half naked trying to get attention. Whenever y'all guys see that, you know that's a woman that has very low insecurities, very low confidence, and has a lot of insecurities. Whenever you see a woman dressed like a slut, then she has a whole lot of insecurities. Whenever you see a man with 10 chains on and all this other bullshit, and he gotta have his car, he gotta have the music thumping, and he need everybody to look. That's a man with he got a little dick. Just call it what it is. And all the women know it. Well, that's at least what the women gonna say. When you do all that shit, guys, you got your G-Wagon and you beating down the road and you got a $10,000 paint job and you got 10 necklaces on and all this other shit and you're riding around like a goddamn fool. You know what women saying? He got a little dick. That's what it is. He got an insecurity, and we know what that insecurity is. And with women, when you see a woman half naked, little mini skirt, that's insecurities. That's what that is, guys. All right, but they don't want you to know. But I'm telling you, they do. They have a lot of insecurities. Number 6, they're an illusion. Women are, oh boy. Let's break it down. We got makeup covering all the black spots over their face and shit. We got eyelashes, making their eyelashes longer. We got shit to pull their waist in, girls pull their waist in to make their boobs and their hips flare out more, covering all this stuff up. We got stockings to make our legs look smooth. We got heels to make our legs look longer. We got nails to make our nails look longer. We got weave to make our hair look better. We got contacts. They're an illusion. Every woman you see, unless she's a natural, subtract 2 points from her. If she's a 10, she's an 8 in real life. Unless she's a natural. Some women are natural. I'll give you that. Some women are naturally beautiful. But the average woman you guys seeing on Instagram and stuff like this, I ain't gonna even call her name. A couple of them read in my head, right? But I'm not even gonna say it. They got banging bodies. But man, I know for a fact that whenever they put their head on a pillowcase, it's gotta be filled with makeup. Insecurities like a mother. You ever see a woman caked up like that? Insecurities like a motherfucker. She don't think she's pretty. She's trying to make that makeup make her pretty. But getting back to the point, guys, they're an illusion. They aren't. Whatever you see, they're subtract 2 points from it. Unless she's a natural. You won't find out. Man, I had this one girl. Oh boy, when you done date as many women as me, man, you could just sit up and just tell stories. Any of you guys ever get to a point where you 40 years old and you probably done slept with 1,000 women? I don't know how many women I've slept with, but it's got to be somewhere between 500 and 1,000. Got to be, I ain't never count or nothing like that, but it's got to be at least 500, and that's bare minimum, but it's probably closer to 1,000. And you done dealt with these women like this. And understand, guys, I'm not a celebrity. So me sleeping with 1,000 women, it means that I had to talk to them. Denzel Washington or Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson in their prime, probably still today, they don't have to talk to women. Hey, you, come here, get naked. I can't do that. I'm not a fucking celebrity. So when I say I slept with 1,000 women, that means that that's a lot of interactions I done had. Because I don't have that kind of status to make women bust it open like that. So if y'all got like, damn, EMS got a lot of stories. Yeah, because I'm not a celebrity. I mean, shit, I'm not. I'm not an A-list celebrity where girls just throw themselves at me. That means that I had to charm their panties off, game their panties off, strategize their panties off. That means that it required me having game, having some kind of strategy. Okay, guys? So I had this one girl, I mean, looked like this. We was out. Man, girl took the shit off. We went home. Man, I ain't gonna say she was like, I couldn't see how she was breathing. I mean, I'm just like, where her shape went. Now, she still looked decent. I still fucked the shit out of her. But I'm just like, she was bad when she had that girdle on. And she knew it was so bad that she didn't even take it off around me. When she came in the room, that's like, what the fuck, she have a bulletproof vest on or something? Like, guys, I just talking about, they are a total illusion. So whatever girl you got right now, I'm telling you, take 2 points from it. All right, unless she's a natural. Next, number 7, guys, they want a man that they can follow. Let's cut all this fucking feminist bullshit out, this feminist talk bullshit out. At the end of the day, guys, every woman want a man she can follow. I know the media will portray it like women want an equal partner and stuff like this here. Nothing wrong with compromise, right? Nothing wrong with compromise, but compromise and a woman want equal is not the fucking same thing. They want a man that set rules and that they can follow. That's what turns women on. Women hate fucking leading. I don't care what she's telling you. Oh, I want an equal partnership, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Bitch don't want no equal partnership. She want a man to say, this is what it's going to be, how it's going to be. Shut the fuck up. That's what every woman wants deep down. They want a man that they can follow. It's not a dictatorship now. It's not as we sit down watching TV and we're going to watch what I want to watch and you shut the fuck up. That's not following. All right, that's a dictatorship. Following is we going to move to San Francisco because I'm going to get a better job. That's it. And we going. I'm making a decision, executive decision. That's what that means. I got a better job in San Francisco. Let's go. I'm going. Well, I don't want to go. I'll send you a postcard. Okay, I'll go. If any of y'all guys seen the movie Cinderella Man, the woman didn't want the man fighting and shit like this here because he was putting his health in danger and he fought anyway. And she showed her ass up. That's the way, that's how it goes. I'm going to do this anyway. I hear what you're saying. It sounds good, but I'm about to go fight. Same way with Rocky Balboa. I know these are movies, but y'all guys saw Rocky Part 2 where she didn't want him to fight and he gonna fight anyway. he did kind of pussy out in the hospital. He like, Adrian, if you don't really want me boxing with Creed. Yeah, he did kind of pussy out right there. But y'all guys get my point. Women want a man that they can follow. Okay? Regardless of what she's saying. Sometimes women would disagree with you on something just so you can put her in a place. Crazy as that is. Just so you can put her in a place. Just so she can test your strength. All right. Number 8. Rejection destroys their ego. If you guys have ever like pulled away from a girl or something like this, if any of y'all guys, they like little kids, right? Some women, if you pulled away from them, they'll come back with the pursuit just so they can end things, just so they can ghost you. I've had that happen a couple of times, or more than a couple of times, where I had women where I slowly pulled away. I ain't really never ghosted a woman I ever fucked, right? Because I always like been afraid of a woman trying to say I sexually assaulted her or something, shit like that after the Tupac shit or whatever. I always felt like that shit was fake or whatever, right? So I ain't never felt like fucking a woman and then just tossing her to the side of the road out for vindictive reasons, right? But I've kind of like pulled away or whatever. And what I have women who would like pursue. And I'm like, damn, you know what? Maybe I can, maybe it's just some easy pussy I can just keep in the friend zone or whatever. And then they'll cancel. They cannot handle rejection. Then they'll kind of cancel and then they'll try to pull back. They are that childish. They cannot handle rejection. This is why you rarely gonna have a woman approach you. They cannot take rejection. Flake on a woman. I tell you what, if you think I'm bullshitting, tell a woman you gonna go out with her Friday night. And then Friday morning, I'm a little sick. Just a little sick. Can we reschedule the next week? Yeah, let's reschedule next week. Okay, she might say, yeah, sure, no problem. Call her next week and try to schedule up again. See what happens. She taking. I ain't talking about no girl that's in your rotation and you fucking and she already kind of got like a small attachment to you. I'm talking about, say this is the first or second day. Y'all ain't did nothing yet. So she ain't had no investment on her part yet. And you do that. In other words, she gonna know you put something up ahead of her, basically a rejection. See if she reschedule next week. Your ass better send a hospital bill, a picture of you in a hospital with an IV in your arm or something. Because if you counsel on a woman and try to reschedule that shit next week, I guarantee you, just the point of rejection, the point that you had the audacity to do something else other than be with her, she'll never forgive you for it. They can't handle rejection. I promise you. I bet now one of you motherfuckers brave enough to goddamn go to a date. Well, some of y'all might have. I ain't brave enough to do this shit. Meet a girl online, go on the date, see her and see that she's a little bigger than her pictures or something like that and be like, man, you just, you don't look like your picture, so I'm going to be out of here. Shit. You already know it's going to be some bullshit. I'd rather just sit here with your fat ass and just take it for 30 minutes and then just don't call your ass no more than to sit and say, man, you don't really look like your pictures, man, so I'm about to be out. Man, this woman finna cause a scene, every fucking thing. Cause y'all know, deep down, this bitch can't handle no rejection. Shit. Next, number 9, they don't want you if nobody else wants you. So I'm gonna break something down to you guys that y'all guys might not be keen on. If you with a girl that you dating and say y'all walking somewhere, anywhere, and she don't see you could ever garnish any kind of attention, her attraction for you is going to drop. I promise you. A lot of you guys, y'all guys have like, I don't know why she pulled back, this, that, other. She ain't really see no preselection on your part. Now, you act the part, but when a woman is with you, if you can't never like be the center of attention, you get what I'm talking about from men also, just like you just ain't, you just don't got that fucking, that machismo. She could lose attraction for you. Now, we already know about preselection, this, that, and the other, and women don't want you if you had no boyfriend, whatever, no boyfriend, girlfriend, all this other type of shit. But something as simple as that, when women are with you, if they don't notice that you can't garnish that attention, particularly from women, why, especially while you're with her, most women make women look at us, but you can't do that even with her. She's noticing, and it can cause her to lose attraction. Okay, guys? So I want you guys to just be keen up on that. One way to improve that is just being the best version of yourself, guys. To where you do, so she can see other women do find you. The best thing that can ever happen to one of you guys is to be on a date with a woman and the fucking waitress is like doing a little subtle flirting. That's the best thing you can have happen to you. Not like where it's just like direct flirt. It's just kind of like, she's throwing little jabs or whatever. That's the best thing that could happen to you. Women simply just don't want you if nobody else does, unless they view you as a beta male provider. Women know that. Women are very keen that is very true. Women know. I told y'all guys when I was real popular on Facebook years ago. All right, this is like 2008, 2009, somewhere longer now, right? I had this little popular Facebook page where a lot of girls would come right on my wall, blah, blah, blah. I had this little real popular Facebook page. I used to make these little funny posts like once a week, twice a week, but usually like once a week. And so I had like a little Facebook fan club. And so I actually had girls that was DMing me. Well, I don't think it was called DMing. I think it was just message, right? Message me on Facebook just because of that little perceived status on Facebook. That's how crazy it is. Okay, guys? So women, if they know, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to think it's all about you. And in actuality, it's got very little to do with you. Preselection plays heavily into women. That's why whenever you don't show scarcity, they lose attraction like a mother. A woman could like everything about you. Show scarcity one time and her pussy dries up. Once, show scarcity once. Double text her one time. Text her at 10 o'clock. Text her back at 1 o'clock. Hey, did you get my last text? Pussy dry, you out. Double text one time. Show scarcity one time. I ain't say 2, 3, 4, 5. No. One time. You out. Once. Never double text a woman. I don't care if it's been 3 days. You better goddamn wait. And last but not least, probably the most important one, guys, they're terrible human beings. And they know it. Do y'all guys ever ask yourself, when women see some of these videos, why do women say, why are you so bitter? But it ain't just got to be videos. Any of you guys in general, if you ever sit around and you talk about women to women, YouTube aside, and you say anything negative about a woman, why they say you're bitter? Who hurt you? Why do y'all guys ever think to yourself, why would a woman say that? I don't think that when I see Cynthia G say something about men, I don't think, man, who hurt Cynthia G? Because I don't think men are bad people. Women say that because some bitch done broke his heart, because they know how they are. They know they're cutthroat. They know how susceptible you are to getting your heart broke dealing with them. They know this. That's why when you say something negative about them, they go right to who hurt you or why you're so bitter. Because they know some bitch got them. They know this. They know we ain't shit. We are cutthroat like a motherfucker. Shit, he cheating with me with one girl. I'm cheating with 3 dudes. They know all of this. That's why when you speak negative of them, that's why the first thing they go, who hurt you? And they say that because they know I've hurt some, so I'm quite sure somebody hurt you. That is not the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear women speak negative of men. Who hurt you? That don't cross my mind. Because by and large, most men are honorable. Right? By and large, you got some scumbags out there. Women know firsthand. That little girl that you in the 11th grade with and heads over heel in love, women know firsthand. That woman will send you a text in the morning and tell you she don't think this working. Women know they're cutthroat like that. So when you speak bitter of that, that's why they say that, because they know how cutthroat they are because of hypergamy, and they can't help it. So it's basically, I know we ain't shit, but don't hate us because we ain't shit, because we can't help it. That's what who hurt you and you're bitter means. I know we're not shit, but don't hate us for not being shit. So most women don't want you to know they're not shit, but they're not. And guys have told me that saying to yourself, they're all sluts, is like a coping mechanism. Call it what you fucking want. I call it the fucking truth. And when you accept that, just like I say, the government can't save you guys, you got to save yourself. That's not a coping mechanism. That's the fucking truth. And when you accept women that they're all sluts, and basically they're all sluts is just basically short for they're all hypergamous, which means that they're cutthroat and always looking for the bigger, better deal, which ain't always about money. It could be the dude that fucked them better, or he has more status, or he can help me get to work and you can't. He has a car, you can't. It's going to be for my younger guys, right? A woman will dump you. Let me tell you something. A woman will dump you because if I date you, I got to commute to work 45 minutes. And if I date this guy, he stay 10 minutes from the job. Okay, he's my new boyfriend because I don't want to commute 45 minutes to work. If I fuck him, I can stay at his crib and I can get to work in 10 minutes. A woman will dump you for that. Just because she's dealing with you, she got to commute. That's hypergamy at its best. A woman will dump you because she wants to be a YouTube star. You don't have a YouTube channel. AMS does has a YouTube channel. And if I can get in good with him, maybe he can shout me out or put me on a couple of his videos. A couple fitness guys done that, and the girls went on and got bigger channels than them now. I'm not going to say no name, Kristen Guzman. Okay, guys? So you just got to be aware that hypergamy is a beast. All right, guys. So those are the 10 things that women don't want men to know. I'll get back to you guys later.